My name's Ben Florance. I was born and raised here. I was homeschooled and then finished up at Lytton High. It was awesome. I had a little band for a few years after high school there. I jumped in with the military and had a good long stint with them. Then jumped in with the Salvation Army and did youth development for about that time again. And then jumped over to forestry for a few years. Now I have my own sort of industrial maintenance and painting company, and just employ a couple of people with that, and yeah. Well, I've seen in the last couple of years, I've seen a little small breakdown in the engagement of our region. People are moving away. I see a lot of dissatisfaction and how we're moving forward. We have a challenging time ahead, and I feel like we need grassroots knowledge and good people to stand up, and people from the community to represent the community and help create and cultivate unity in our great region. I'd love to put Gizzy back on the map as a real option for people to come to and make their lives, and how we can make help people thrive here. I'd like to make people's lives easier here. I would love to see a railway right the way around the East Cape. I'd love to see us have a connection to the past and a burgeoning future and an engagement with technologies and an incorporation, but not to forget our roots. To put my finger on one thing would be quite hard, I think, but it is a lot of small steps forward. Yes, I do. I think we can ease regulation around what people can and cannot do on their own property, within reason, working with the RMAs. Also working with different groups to help create a ease of I suppose more tiny homes, and how we can get those onto people's houses, onto people's lands rather, and how we can just allow people to take back dominion of their own land. That's a hard question. I do, right now, with our roads being in disarray, with our services being what they are, I believe it's our council's main priority to prioritise its fundamental services and assets and look after them. Once they're in a manageable state, then we can put more focus on development and arts. I would love to set up more meetings and just not so much have surveys, but actually just get out into the community, talk with community leaders and people that are actually on the front lines, and see where they're at, what things are going on, and how we can actually support our people actually doing the mahi out there. I believe by listening and connecting with our various communities and listening to what their what's going on with them, their restraints, their strengths, and how we can support them and how we can enrich everybody's cultural heritage. I believe we can capitalise on Gisborne's diverse community. Well, I actually strongly oppose the idea. We don't, by looking at the paperwork and the framework in which it is proposed to us, I don't feel that we're actually getting as much or anything out of it, as opposed to what we're losing and the increase in rates. I strongly oppose that acquisition. However, if it does run through, I would look at how we can reduce operating costs around key infrastructures, and how we can better manage our assets and our utilities for our people, and how we can reduce the rates in other areas. Well, thanks for listening. Vote for Ben for General Ward. I will work my arse off for our community and bring in unity to our community, and how we can reduce costs of living and navigate our way through these challenging times ahead.